So, welcome to the 2025 MLB The Show Hit a Home Run, Add a 99 Overall Juan Soto edition. So, Juan Soto will have 10 games to see how many home runs he can hit, and he'll have between 3 and 5 at bats probably for every game. Each team will be randomized. They'll have 5 home games, 5 road games. And for each home run that he hits, the New York Mets will get to add a 99 overall player to their roster. And then what we'll do is we will play the 2025 season with the New York Mets and with whoever Juan Soto wants to select based on the number of home runs that he hit. So obviously, if he only hits 2 home runs, it's not going to help the Mets a whole lot. It will help them though. But what if he hits 10 home runs in 10 games? Then the Mets will be the favorite in all of Major League Baseball. So, you guys are ready? Let's get started.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the New York Mets.
Soto hits it hard, but they had a little bit of a shift on. And it wouldn't have mattered anyway because he didn't hit a home run. But he did swing at a bad pitch, and that was all me.
Middle. All right, just about ready for baseball. Today's starting pitcher, Soto. What do we have on him? This guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really
good eye by Soto.
We're back. Bottom four and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact,
Juan Soto hits that deep and gone.
Just missed.
So Juan Soto hits round tripper number 1.
And now this one's a rocket to right.
So congrats, New York Mets. You get at least 199 to add to your team. That was a shot. It's kind of nice to watch that first one go.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So a pretty good pitch, but it was a little low, so he wasn't able to get it elevated and get it out of the park. So the Rockies have changed pitchers. It's Seth Halverson. He is a righty.
Fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
And now it's Juan Soto.
That was hit hard by Soto, but right at the right fielder. So as you guys can see, this is somewhat difficult.
Line drive caught.
It was all over that fastball right there.
So the Rockies win the game, but it doesn't really matter.
That's way back.
All that matters is the number of home runs that Juan Soto hits.
Well, this was a pressure-packed finish. Tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Somehow he found a way to make his pitches, got his team out of the jam, got the win. Everybody's happy.
And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire out.
So to be fair, we went 3 last time. So I think we went this way, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll go 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So it lands on the Pirates. And we'll get to the Mets. About home 85
And people that choked over the years.
for some old school people that might be watching. Let's make sure that the sound is turned down, and it is, looks like, even though the commentators are talking really loud through my headphones. So he hit Paul Skeens hard, but not hard enough. It's one of the bad things about
A power pitcher that is going to pitch
this
aggressively with the
is
fastball.
that
His fastball velocity ranks
Soto
near the
has
top
to
in the
face
league.
the
Will
ace
also throw the
of
slider,
each
but if you're a
team that he
hitter, be ready
faces.
for the fastball. You're going to see
So
a
it's
few
not
of
like
them
he
during
gets
your
the
at bat.
fifth starter or someone like that.
Here's Juan Soto.
So they're facing the Pirates, but he gets Paul
Soto
Skeens.
getting to start in right. 26 years old, and he's a former home run
And
derby
that was a
champ.
curveball that Soto was out front. And that was a sweeper. I thought I was on that, but obviously I wasn't. I fouled that one off, luckily.
Foul ball there. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at
Skeens
first.
goes
Here in
high
the
with a
last half of the
curveball.
third.
Make the count 1-2.
Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to
Comes
do
with
damage
another
against mistakes,
curveball in the
but that's not what
zone.
that pitch was.
And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone.
Oh,
Since you're
Soto
in the
hits
count
that
1-2.
hard,
Don't miss in the zone because
but
that's where you get
it's
hurt.
caught. And it really doesn't matter anyway because it's not a home run.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Man, that
No
was a
extension,
good catch
makes the
by
catch.
Tommy Pham.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an
So
outfielder.
Soto,
You lay out
0
your
for
perfect
2
diving catch and
today
you end the
versus
inning.
Paul
That gets the
Skeens.
team fired up in the dugout.
It's the 5th inning. Should have 2 more plate appearances.
Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
But it'd be nice to get a home run right here. That was a good pitch, but probably not a good pitch to hit.
That one at triple digits.
Oh,
Leads off first with 2
Skeens goes up.
Next offering is down low.
Soto was behind that. He almost missed it completely because it was, I think it came in at 102 miles per hour.
Excellent command at both locations.
And that one lifted in the air center field. He makes the grab, and the inning is
So
over.
Dennis Santana in the
Mets
game.
strand 1, and we are still scoreless.
That's ball 1.
So up next for New York, Juan Soto, 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts.
So Soto is early somehow on that fastball.
One to the right fielder.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You have got
With
to
2
be kidding
strikes,
me.
may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the
I
double
have
play
got
right
to
here.
do
Here's a
BP
1-2.
before starting these.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's under it.
So unfortunately,
Has room, and he makes the
Schemes
catch.
shuts us down. And after game number 2, we have 1 home run.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively.
All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So the Cubs So I apologize if the announcers are behind or ahead of what's actually happening in the gameplay. It's been that way since MLB The Show 23, I think. And I have yet to figure out how to quite fix it. It's just off just
Hello and
about a
welcome.
second.
Thanks for joining us. We're going to be
And,
treated to a gorgeous day for baseball.
but I do
on
apologize.
the
I
show.
tried to
It's
turn
the Chicago Cubs
the
going up against
announcers
the New York
down
Mets.
so it wasn't as big of a deal.
First
But
pitch coming at you right after the break.
I can still hear it in my headphones. So we get a lefty here.
So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Kodai Senga. What's the word on him?
Well, he comes at hitters
92
with a
mile
5-pitch
per hour
mix, so for him,
fastball
it's
is
always interesting
low.
to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those
Soto had a
weapons,
pitch to
look
hit,
out,
but he
hitters. It's gonna
couldn't
be a tough
get
day.
any
He's really
lift
going to be
to
able
it.
to keep those guys off balance.
One down, base is empty.
And probably not the best pitch to swing at.
Right side, hard hit.
It's still
They
in
get
his
the
hot
out on
zone.
Soto.
Third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Way ahead
Out,
of
nobody
that
out.
sweeper.
Juan Soto up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major
So
League
Soto
Baseball
hits
in
it
a different
hard,
life or
but
something.
right at
Chop
the
foul
center
and point
fielder.
off to the right. One out, base is empty. Ripped on a line to center.
So Shota
For
is
Armstrong. Snags it for the second out.
holding
Not
Juan
feeling all right
Soto
there.
down.
He's clearly all over it, but
We'll see
sometimes
for
you
how
hit too
long.
hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Juan Soto now. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs.
Get out. Stay fair. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I so want to count that as a home run.
Swung on,
You've
base
got to
hit.
be kidding me, man. That was a bomb.
And that is a foul ball.
We'll come back to that one.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. That is the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan
I
Soto.
look like I've never hit
0 for 3
before,
in
but
this
I
one.
swear I have. So that was going to be strike 2, but that was not a good pitch to hit out.
Swinging a ground ball, and that one handled.
Oh,
Tosses to the
man,
pitcher covering the bag.
I think he
That
only
ends
got
the
3
frame.
at-bats this
Nothing
game.
doing for the
Or did he get
Mets.
4?
And this game is still tied
Maybe he
at
got
2 and
4.
2.
Sometimes it
So
takes
that's
this type
3
of win from home.
games,
Players can sort of
and
come together, connect a
Soto
little
with
bit more than
1
they
home
do when
run
they're
so
at home with
far.
their families. And that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your finals.
Ooh, I've never had this happen before. Mets face the Mets. So this is a first for me. The Mets facing the Mets.
Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. And now it's Juan Soto.
I sat and I waited. I don't know how I was
I
early.
thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
So I hit it well, and I grounded out to the second baseman. So, but that's on me.
On the ground, right side, McNeil. Gets it to first. They get the out on Soto.
Third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Man at first, Juan Soto up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 so far. That one fouled off. Soto, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup.
Come on,
and he
get
was born
out.
in the Dominican Republic. Inside,
Thank
just
you.
missed.
So home run number 2 or number 3, we're not sure yet what we're going to call that.
Taylor moving back.
Fair
pole
home run. They didn't call a home run.
And the Mets jump in front. It's 2-1.
That's a
But
fun way
in
to
his
take the lead.
4th
Just hit
game,
one out of the park.
Soto hits number 2, it looks like.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Senga back to work. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Soto hits it hard, but no home
Fights that one away.
run.
The count remains 0-2. Ripped on a line. Dives and he can't hang on. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
You got
Go
to
to
be
the top
kidding
of the
me, man.
seventh, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Why did I swing at that?
That misses the zone.
That was a strike, but
Well, these Mets, simply put,
it was
are
outside.
producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats,
Man.
and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at
So
90
thank
plus miles
goodness
per hour
he's
exit
getting a
velocity,
fifth
so you gotta look
opportunity.
alive out there. That's back-to-back singles for him. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it 3-4 knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one.
So Juan Soto catches
In the air, right
fly ball
field.
from Juan Soto.
Soto gets under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Wow, I've never seen that before. Look at who got the win.
For the Mets, third baseman.
What language is that in?
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of
It's a
games
little
year,
bit of a
to see
bug.
your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
So that was game
Is how
4.
this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire
We will move to
outstanding crew here
game
at MLB The Show,
5.
I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
So Texas is the team. I think each time we've been, I wanted to say in this uniform, I guess the regular home or away, we've hit a home run. So if we're feeling lucky, then let's stick with those jerseys. And I believe we'll have to face Jacob deGrom. So no relief whatsoever as far as who you have to face.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball.
Oh, get out. I hit that
Just about
so
ready to go.
hard.
And today's
Yes.
starter, Kodai Senga.
Very solid
That was a
starters,
rope,
able to
man.
repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Crushed
Out
that.
towards right center. That's well struck. Into the bullpen and gone.
New York Mets
And
fans
we're all square. It's
have to be
1-1.
excited. That
That's a
is
game changer right there. A big-time
$3.99
swing,
that
and
they
we're
get to
all
add to
tied
their
up.
team for the 2025 season. And Soto is not done.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. Juan Soto now. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one.
Boog, it's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day deGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
He was sitting fastball, and he was just out early.
Missing inside, and a count 2-1.
3-2 count. So walk does nothing. So
This one
Soto's going to be
but
swinging
foul to
at
the right.
anything.
1 out, base is empty. The next offering misses. 3-2 now.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do
Yeah,
anything.
so not a great pitch from deGrom. I mean, a great pitch for him, but not a good pitch to
Hard hit,
get
right
something
side.
up in the air.
And he takes it in
Sean
center for the out.
Armstrong in the game for Texas.
Next for the Mets, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back
That
in
takes me
2009.
off, man.
And Chipper Jones was really
He
sad to see it
piped
go.
that.
It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Into the outfield.
It's kind of hard to know sometimes what balls are going to get
They fired in quickly.
air
Shea's
underneath
first and
them,
second,
you know.
only one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark. Now batting.
So digging in, Juan Soto. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Juan Soto looks like he's going to
Ball one, no
go after the
strikes.
pitcher.
1-0.
Oh
Now one
my
missed.
goodness.
Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to first. And that is the inning.
So I literally do not remember if this was the 5th game
We were
or
looking
not,
for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out.
but I
a
think
total
it
of 4
was.
runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
So we're going to go the opposite way. Let's do 1, 2, 3. All right. So we get to face the Yankees. Ace. Of course. That's right. It's Garrett Cole.
Live from coming up on the first pitch.
Oh my gosh,
Starting
get
on the
out.
mound in this one, Garrett Cole.
Yes.
What should we keep an eye on here?
The spin rate on the
Wow, I thought I
is
was too late on
incredible.
that.
Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today.
I
Stay
crushed
back, be
that,
patient,
man.
and hit the ball the other way.
That one is absolutely belted way back there. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He muscles that one out.
The exit velocity was only
It's
92.
1-0.
And it looked like he hit it further than he really did. But wow. Garrett Cole got blown
really
up.
crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole.
So the
And
next
every
pitch
time that
is a
happens, it just
knuckle
kinda feels
curve.
like a
Should have
shot
seen
or
that
something,
coming.
but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Knuckle curve
Swinging a foul
again.
straight back.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2. Just about ready to go.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
So touche Garrett Cole. He wins round number 2.
middle, Volpe. The throw to first. They get
Man,
the
that looked
out
like a
on Soto.
fastball.
One down. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. He swings and fouls one off. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember
There's nothing. I couldn't hit a home run with that pitch anyway. So
and before that game in the
that was just a
clubhouse, there
great
was a
pitch.
gentleman there who owned a suit
That's why I
company
say,
in
man,
downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game
I
tonight.
wish we could hit
Come over to the
against
store tomorrow, and I'll give you a free suit."
someone other than
Third time through the
aces.
order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
I mean, I know
Yeah, he's
Mark
been very
Leiter
frugal
Jr. is in
today,
now.
economical with the pitch count.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here in the top half of
We'll
inning
get
number
5
7.
at bats.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something
So
else.
4 home runs
Fastball,
so
a little more
far.
straight and velo to it.
4.99 for the Mets.
And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect.
I have my setup upstairs where I record, and it is like 100 degrees up here, and I'm wearing a hoodie. I am so hot. It's ridiculous. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So the White Sox. I don't know. Maybe you guys like their City Connects, but they look awful to me. So this should be game 7. So Martin Perez, a lefty, who easily could be their
Hello,
5th
baseball
starter.
fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball. 1 down. Juan Soto now.
Juan Soto.
That was up too, man. How did I not get underneath
Right
that
side, and he picks it up in foul
and
territory.
hit it out?
Perez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer. They get the out on Soto.
Batting third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Base hit. Does nothing.
Here's Juan Soto. Grounded out his first time.
Good hit off Perez, but we need a home run.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his
12-6 curve. Way out of the zone.
Hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Seriously, what is Juan Soto
next
doing?
to hit, takes high for ball one.
Coming up off at first pitch, starting on the mound in this one, Garrett Cole.
Up and in.
That's gone, baby. I thought that was foul. That is gone. That is gone, baby. That's 5.
In the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Out of here. A home run off
Oh,
the
he
foul
smoked
pole.
that.
A towering shot.
376.
It's 2-0.
Yeah, right,
The
dude.
brighter the lights, the more he shines.
That's what I'm looking
Yeah,
for.
this guy lives for
Something
big
to get
moments,
in
and
the
right
air.
there made a statement big time. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right
I
field
love them
line.
when they're up
Good thing that big pole was
and
there to let
in.
us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto.
Nope.
Back in the 6th, he drove a
Oh,
two-run shot out
boo.
of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Oh, he smoked that one.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third.
But it's
And
just
he went
an
around,
out.
according to Patrick Johnson.
He gets another at bat.
Ripped
That's
to
great.
right. Makes the catch.
Lefty,
Runner
of course.
and heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they're up by 4.
Well, he hit
Get
that one
out.
pretty well. I
Get
think
out.
That would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that
Yes.
nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job
2
getting the run in.
home runs. 6.99s. Mets fans.
And it is gone.
Juan Soto fans.
Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 10-0.
Both home runs have been against lefties. Man, I love pitches like that. Love them.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen.
I believe that's his 7th game.
He's just trying to get one in there for a strike.
So
and on
game
the other
number
side, as a
8.
hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset. Yeah,
those are huge, the 2 home run games.
That's really the time where you expect
they don't happen very
down,
often,
but the
when they do,
broke out, incredible
they're huge.
outburst, and just put this game out of reach.
So KC. Oh, but it's going to be a lefty. That's right. Cole Reagan's, I bet. There are not that many lefties in the game, especially starters. Why are so many aces? There he is. Mr. Juan Soto. No, it's Seth Lugo.
MLB The Show as
Wow.
league action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Mets going up against the Kansas City Royals.
So we catch a break.
All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, the big right.
I smoked
Seth
that,
Lugo.
dude. I hit
Chris,
that
what are you looking for
so
from him?
hard.
Well, the hammer is in effect.
That should have been perfect,
Because of the velocity on the fastball.
And of course, if I would have pulled it a little bit more, it would have been gone.
What
Sure.
I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game.
How is that
and the
not
velocity
perfect?
seems to go up.
2 down.
The third baseman.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's Juan Soto.
Soto.
Let's go, Seth.
jeez.
Soto
Hit another
in his
one hard,
7th
but
season,
couldn't get
batting
enough
second in
lift.
today's lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ. The 1-0. On a line, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Just a solid swing right there.
Lugo's
Got it out
still
front
in
and
there.
lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Juan Soto, 1 for 2. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Early in
Of
the
course, it
count,
was to
you
the
have to be
deepest
real
part of the
careful
park,
because
too.
of that power. But then, if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. 1 down. And here is Juan Soto, 1 for 3.
Oh, that's gone. That's gone. No way.
Good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
I cannot
There's a fly
believe
ball
that.
deep right field.
I've had no perfects.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing
And
in
yet,
from right field
I've
right now.
just sat on some pitches and no perfect.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because
I believe
of
that's
all
game
the
number
offensive
8, guys.
prowess that these hitters are showing around the league.
So the Angels So $6.99 so far that the Mets get to add to their team. Of course, it's Kikuchi, a lefty. There's seriously not that many lefties in Major League Baseball.
And on the hill today, you say Kikuchi.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Just early. Are you kidding me, man? I was on that.
Here lets that one go for a ball.
I'm not swinging at that. There's nothing I can do with that.
Fouled off to the right. 1 out, base is empty.
Touche, Kikuchi. You win this one.
And to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Well, there appears to be no problem settling on the mound out there today.
Swing timing, good.
Tough to start this one.
And I missed
the first 2 hitters of this ball game
completely.
And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Soto, a former home run derby champ, batting second.
Seriously, Soto, you got to stop doing that.
Born in the Dominican Republic. Just missed. Lindor at first, 1 gone.
I couldn't have done anything with that.
That's outside, and it's 2-1.
Good.
Check swing, called strike.
I hit it good, it said. Good. And I barely pop out to Mike Trout.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field.
I don't know what to do, man.
Trout calls it in, 2 away. Juan Soto now, 0 for 2 in this one.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different
Come
story
on,
the rest
get
of the
out.
way. Really
Get
settled into
out.
this outing nicely.
That one pulled foul.
Yes. Number 7, baby. Juan Soto
Ball pretty well struck right
of the
field.
New York Mets.
Out of here.
Still getting used to that.
He nails one out to right. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-2.
I didn't keep count, but he's hit a lot of his home runs against lefties. It seems.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During
So
that
right as I was
at-bats, he'd
getting on
always like to work
Kikuchi,
on
they
that.
changed
It's
pitchers.
so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Nice hit, but it doesn't do anything.
That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, and in there with a double off the
So Soto
wall.
gets the 5th
Everything came together
at bat.
Just missed out on a home
Kinda
run
lucky
right
there.
but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Now here is Juan Soto. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make
Sorry,
even
man,
more of an
fans.
impact in this at bat right here.
All right, that's game number 8.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
On the ground to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
I believe we have 2 more games.
This one ends with a final score of 6-4 for Chris Singleton.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Texas again. I think I would like this if this was the old Texas Rangers ballpark. Of course, we have to face Jacob deGrom again. He's just nasty.
Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
4-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen.
I hit that hard too, but that's not going anywhere.
Hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
He caught it at the warning track. Deepest part of the park. I couldn't pull it a little bit.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you
Whoa,
have to remind yourself
weird looking ball.
about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Not even
Soto,
close.
Multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Carter pulls it in on the run.
Every day during batting practice,
Good
these
eye by
outfielders
Soto.
get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Soto stands in here, takes ball one low.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Terrible pitch to swing at. If I knew it was a curveball, I would have sat and knocked it out.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One out, base is empty.
Come on, man. I hit that hard too, man. Just right on the ground.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Soto.
That, my friends, is gone.
Back in Arlington, and now it's Juan Soto.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0
That
for
is
3
home
for the
run
night with 3 strikeouts,
number
he
8.
can come up that 4th time.
Oh, now this is blasted.
Number 8.
Way back there, on its way, gone. He hammers one out to right. It's 5-2.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful.
That was crushed, man.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around,
All
work
right, I'll
quickly,
take my
and
one
make
home
sure that
run.
you keep that hitter off balance.
Believe
Whether
that
he got
was
pulled by
game
the
9,
location
guys.
or the velocity, he was all over that fastball.
Here we go, last game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Seriously? I faced the Mets again? That's crazy. Guess that's what happens when you go 3. One more would be nice. But 8.99 is pretty sweet. So, an inter-squad scrimmage, I guess.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Juan Soto, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Outside, and that is ball 1.
Oh, I get my perfect on a liner past the first baseman, basically.
The 1-2. Ripped into right field, base hit.
I didn't get him.
Batting third baseman, Mark Vientos.
So a man at first.
Now batting right
Juan
fielder,
Soto
Juan
up now for the
Soto.
Mets. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Soto gets under it. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Juan Soto now,
Right fielder,
1 for
You
2.
can tell Soto wants this for the Mets.
And fouled off. Lindor over at second, 1 down.
Hey, way to sell yourself out, man, and get a double.
That one down the line. Fair ball. Runner around third. He'll score easily. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, there you go.
Puto.
RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been
Oh
so good in
my
these
gosh.
situations.
Seriously?
Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto.
That's it, guys. 899.
Could be extra bases.
He gets another at bat against Puto.
Throw to second is offline.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage. He squared it up nicely. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's
Oh
Juan
man,
Soto.
This is a big spot for a big time player.
that's too bad. Soto goes 4 for 5, but no home
Alvarez
runs.
crosses the plate. It's an RBI
And the
single,
Mets beat
and they
the
take
Mets.
a 2-run lead in the ninth.
Picks himself up in RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win.
Oh no. All right, the Mets. So they're 19th in contact, 13th in pitching, 15th in speed. Okay. When off, your team budget will be considered in the budget. When on, okay, we gotta ignore that. When on, any trade you propose to team will be accepted. Okay. Yeah, this is where it's nice because we don't have to handle 40-man rosters or anything like that. Okay, let's take a look at the Major League roster. We have Francisco Lindor at shortstop, Pete Alonso at first, and did he have a bad year last year? I was gonna get Bobby Witt, man. Okay, so the Mets have an outfielder, first baseman, shortstop, but they definitely could use starting pitching. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Lindor can play no other position. Oh, Gunnar can play third. That's nice.
And welcome in. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga.
Aaron Judge is an easy one. Jose Ramirez, Derek Skubal, Bobby Witt. Can he play second? He can't? Yeah. Jordan Alvarez. Oh my gosh. Mike Trout. Why is Julio at 90? Oh, because he only had 20 home runs last year. Corey Seager, what can he play? Okay, he can play no other position either. Chris Sale, 94. Bryce Harper, 95. We have Pete Alonso. He could be a DH. Kyle Tucker. Ellie De La Cruz. Of course, he can play third base. Skeens, 93. Ketel Marte is a 96. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we're going Ketel Marte with our first pick. For Jeff McNeil, straight up. All right, sounds like a good deal to us too, guys. The have to is Shohei Ohtani because he's a pitcher and a hitter, but he only counts as one. So, yes, please. How about David Peterson? Just straight up, guys. All right. Okay, that's two. Okay. I'm sorry, but we have to get Aaron Judge. So, Aaron Judge. We will replace Jesse Winker instead of Nemo. Ooh. I bet the Yankees hate trading Aaron Judge to the Mets. Yeah. Okay, we got to get a picture. Tarek Skubal. Griffin Canning. Straight up, guys. Okay, and we need to get another picture. How about Paul Skeens? Ooh, sales of 94. Ooh, Skeens would be fun though. Okay, Skeens. One, two, five. Frankie Montes. Sounds like a Pirates trade right there. Okay, let's get out of here and see how many guys we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of the 8. Do we need someone for Francisco Alvarez? There's some terrible catchers in this league. I mean, terrible. Even Rushman's an 88. William Contreras is an 89. I don't know, man. Make that much difference? 89 and 79? Let's hold off. Okay, so Alonso's our first baseman. Patel is our second. Vientos could be our third baseman. Well, Judge is going to play left. Okay. Uh, who's the highest dude on here? Jose Ramirez. How did Jose Ramirez have 41 steals last year? That is unbelievable. I like getting the thought of getting Mike Trout and putting him in center. So Drew Gilbert, straight up. All right. So that's 6. We have 2 more. I think the Mets could use a closer. Like a sick closer. Well, Clase may be the best one. Main one. Yeah, he is. Okay. And then I'm going to set the lineups and then we'll get one more. Oh, yeah, put Clase right there. Screwball. Shohei. I don't know, Mets fans. That looks pretty sick to me. That looks pretty nasty right there. And then you go and your setup man is Edwin Diaz and your closer is Clase. Okay, I think we're done with pitching. Let's do lineups. Oh, Aaron Judge is not fast, but I kind of want him to play one of the spots. Oh, yeah, Shohei is going to be the DH. What was I thinking? That's right. And Tal Marte. And then in center, sorry, Jose Siri. We have a guy by the name of Mike or Michael Trout, as his friends call him. lineup is so sick. Well, we got one more guy. One more guy. Oh yeah. Base. Left field. Aaron Judge. Center. Mike Trout. And then Shohei. DH. Get everybody in? I think so. Wow, do you really want to hit Shohei down that far? 7? Ooh. Okay, we'll hit him ahead of Alonso. Okay, we get one more guy. I think I'm getting Bobby Witt and playing him at third if he plays third. Or Jose Ramirez, maybe. He's one of the lot. Oh, I thought he was a 99. He's a 96. Oh, he doesn't play third. So. All right, Jose Ramirez it is. Okay, drive a hard bargain, but we'll do it straight up for Vientos. Jose Ramirez. And Jose Ramirez just mashes left-handed pitching. That's crazy. That is one of the sickest lineups. That is the sickest lineup I've ever seen. outside of an all-star game. Okay, let me save this just in case my power goes out or something. Save it. Oh no. Oh yeah, I did. All right. Let's go to the calendar. Go to May. I don't care. No. I said I didn't want to do scouting. I said I didn't want to do scouting. They gotta fix that. 35 and 11. 42 and 16. 50 and 21. 50, 60 and 25. We are 77 and 32. We sit 9.5 games ahead of the Phillies in the NL East. Look at all those firsts. '93 and 43. Congratulations, the Mets have finished the season at 110 and 52 and won their division. You'll be taking on the winner of the wild card playoff game. Well, thank you very much. That is good to hear. Let's look at the standings. We clinched the division and the best record in the league. Phillies won 101 games too, and we were we, we were ahead of them by 9 games. That's crazy. That's crazy. Whoa. Okay, I gotta save this. Okay, guys, this has already been an hour and 20 5 minutes, so we're not going to play any of these games. But we are going to sim through them. Okay, so it has Shohei Ohtani starting for us. That's good. We won 8-0. Tarek Skubal against Zach Wheeler. We lost 5-8. What? And why do we have to play the Phillies? They won 101 games this year. That's crazy. Ooh, we won that game. Now here comes the back end of our rotation, which, oh man, kind of makes me wish we would have got one extra pitcher, starting pitcher. But the Mets have won the National League Division Series and will be taking on the Dodgers in the National League Championship Series. Juan Soto fans, Mets fans, are you pumped? I appreciate them wanting to start Sean Manaea, but isn't Shohei back fully? Uh, so Derek Screwball, Paul Skeens, Kodai Senga. How's that? All right, Shohei going up against Tyler Glass now. Let's check real quick the Dodgers record. So the Cubs were 95-67. Dodgers were 95-67 as well. All right, Mets fans, here we go. Ooh, a close 3-2 win. Now Tarek Skubal against Blake Snell. An 8-0 win. The Mets are up 2-0, going to LA for 3. Roki Sasaki, forgot about him, but facing Paul Skeens. We lost 5-1. Kodai Senga now faces Tyler Glass now. Ooh, we won 8-3. That offensive firepower. Sean Manaea versus Blake Snell. We lost 3-1. Oh my gosh. So we're up 3-2. We've got Shohei against Roki. I would say all of Japan is watching right now. Right? The Mets have won the National League Championship Series and will be taking on the Astros or the Red Sox in the World Series, baby. Yes. Oh, they have Tarek Skubal starting, so let's fix the rotation. Oh, I'm glad they put Shohei as the 5th starter. That's good. All right, guys, we play Houston for everything, the whole enchilada. Framber Valdez versus Shohei. We won 7-6. Edwin Diaz with the win. Tarek Skubal versus Hunter Brown. We won 2-1. Edwin Diaz gets another win, and Abreu takes another loss. Oh my gosh. We are up 2-0, guys. Now we have to go 3 at Houston. Skeens versus Christian Javier. Javier is pitching like Cy Young for some reason. We lost. Kodai Senga versus Framber Valdez. I thought he just pitched. We won. Senga. Look at him. He came up big time. 3-1. We just need one more win. Sean Manaea versus Hayden Wesneski. The Mets have won the World Series. The Mets have won the World Series. So Juan Soto helps lead the Mets to the World Series. Congratulations, Mets fans. Congratulations. So Skubal led in winning percentage, Clase, and saves. Marte and home runs, Shohei and runs. I think this is the playoffs. Let's look at awards. Mike Trout, World Series MVP. Yes. So glad I got him, man. Congratulations, Mike Trout, man. That's the only World Series you'll win, probably. No offense, but congratulations. Shohei, playoff MVP. Yes. And Emmanuel Clase, Delivery Man of the Year award. Look at Trout. He hit 500, 2 bombs, 4 RBIs. Enough said right there. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Please smash that subscribe button and hit that noti bell. Smash that like button. Let me know who you want to see next in the comment section. And I love you guys. You guys are made for a purpose. Don't ever forget that. And I hope I see you soon on this channel. Take care, guys.